Here it is, November 26th, the first day of black powder muzzleload season. I just spent about close to 4 hours in this stand this morning. Haven't seen anything. A little different this time than when I was up for rifle season, when there was no snow and between 50 and 60 degrees most of the temperature. Some of you might recognize this stand, borrowing it from my friend Joe. And then here's my friends. They joined me this morning and looking for more handouts, which I did give them. So I think I'm gonna get out of this stand now and walk down trail a ways and just take a look and see, maybe for this afternoon. Try a different spot. There are just a couple of fresh tracks in here from, well, before I got here, obviously. Probably evening or yesterday or something, but we'll see what happens. So heading down the road that usually drive in on, but this time of year it's closed off. I don't know if you can, it's probably hard to see here on the white background, but there's a wolf track here on the trail that I wanted to walk down either last night or before I came. There's a fresh deer track here going in the woods. So a little bit of activity. But again, this is the trail that we normally be driving in on, but not this time of year. Went back on another trail that I sometimes sit on, and man, you can see just how thick it is here with this snow on these branches and stuff. I don't see any fresh deer tracks at all, so I'm not gonna spend any time back in here. I'll get back out and take a look at one more spot, and otherwise where I was sitting this morning, I mean, looks as good as any place that I see right now. But you can just see how thick it is here in the woods. Well, here it is again, November 26th. Just came in from hunting. Just thought I'd show you the cabin a little bit with some snow. You can see the ice starting, little icicles forming on the roof, partly from heat inside, and then the warm weather too. Now the sun's shining and that, so it's awful nice for November 26th, but I guess we'll take it. Well, here it is, November 28th. It almost looks like the lake opened up again. I think it's water from snow melt and all the rain last night and still yet this morning. Sure looks different. I don't know if you saw that fire ring earlier, but now it's exposed again. But Man, what crazy weather. It's above freezing now, and like I say, rainy, windy, foggy. Gonna head out back to town. Not much use hunting in this kind of weather, so maybe I'll get up this coming weekend. It's supposed to be a little nicer. So, at least for hunting anyway, a little cooler and no rain and stuff. So, we'll see how it goes. Suppose you want more, huh? I better get another piece of bread. Well, here it is, December 2nd. I moved into a different stand, well, this morning. I went to the one I was in last week, Joe's stand. I was sitting in there this morning, but didn't see anything, so I thought I'd go for a walk and move over to another stand, Al's stand, but haven't seen anything here either. All the tracks that are out in the clearing in both places were old, nothing fresh. We had a little bit of snow. At some point I left here on Monday, I guess, and came back yesterday. So at some point in there's some fresh snow, so you'd be able to see some of the fresh deer tracks, but not seeing anything fresh. I might move to a different spot maybe this afternoon or tomorrow morning. But this has been a decent spot too. A lot of deer shot out of here, but usually earlier in the season, during the rifle season. But still nice to be out in the woods. Well, hopefully that showed up on the camera. Today is Sunday, December 4th, and I didn't go out in the woods this morning. You can see it's snowing lightly, breezy. Just wasn't feeling it, I guess. So this was my last day, I figured, for the season, and yeah, if you just don't quite feel like it, then it should be over. So I needed to come out and shoot the rifle and get the bullet and powder out, and I'm glad to see it fired right away. So I guess if I had seen something, I would at least have had an opportunity to take that animal. But anyway, as I said, December 4th, Sunday, there is actually one more week of black powder season. But we're supposed to start getting snow now and colder temps and stuff, so it'd probably be harder to get out in the woods and keep the cabin road open and stuff. So I decided that this would be the end of 2016 deer hunting. So in summary, I guess I saw 15 deer. You'll have seen a couple of them, I think, on this video. It was a good season. It was warm, very warm. I had an opportunity to harvest several deer and chose not to when it was warm. And then later on, when it got cooler and snow and that, I didn't see anything close enough to take a shot at, and actually saw very few deer later. They just did not seem to want to move during the day. But 2016 was a good season. I got to spend a lot more time up at the cabin now that I'm semi-retired, so that was kind of a blessing, I guess, that I've never been able to enjoy in the past, never more than 2 or 3 days at a time. So anyway, watch for more videos this winter. Hopefully we'll have some ice fishing stuff and winter camping trip and some of our usual things. So anyway, that is the end of the 2016 deer season.